Jai Sai Ram. I would like to offer this moment with Sai, my experience with Swami, to his divine lotus feet of our beautiful Swami. I was born in a non-Sai family, and I think it was his divine plan where I am here now. When I was very young, maybe around 6, 7, there was a photo in my house, and it was brought by my sister, older sister. But till this day, we don't know where that photo came from. But me being very small and being the youngest in the family, I didn't have anyone to play with at that time, so my most of my spare time will be wandering around in the garden. But at the same time, when I'm bored, I will lie down and look at this picture. I used to be fascinated by looking at his hair, and who is this man with the afro hair? He just like, I used to stare for hours sometimes. And as I said, being the youngest, my mom will send me to Sai bhajans with a neighbor auntie. She used to take her grandchildren. So I used to tag along because I didn't have anything better to do. And for my mom, it's something, one less thing for her to worry about. So I would tag along to the Sai bhajans. The main reason I would go is just because they will have flat sweet rice, at the end for their prasadam. At the same time, the host who used to do the bhajans was a blind lady who used to play violin and sing. And that was another thing that used to fascinate me, saying, oh, how can a blind person can, sing and play? So those are the moments when I was growing up. Then I met my husband, who was from a very ardent devotees of Swami. So I think Swami always had his way to bring me into his, divine fold. So I met Skanda, my husband. So before our wedding, a couple of years before our wedding, I went to India. That was the first visit to India to do some sari shopping, for the wedding. And we stayed in one of our far relatives' house. There, another family who came from Australia to visit them. So they mentioned they're going to see Swami, who is in Whitefield at that time, and they're going to see him. And of course, I really wanted to see. I never seen Swami before. So my parents, to my surprise, they said I could go with these people. They would never allow me to go in a strange country at that time. A young girl with the unknown family. Basically, there was a brother and a sister who was going to go. So we took the night bus from Chennai to Bangalore. Obviously, it was not very comfortable. I was not used to, not sleeping in the bus overnight and all that. But anyway, in the morning, we got there. We went into this hotel, had a shower, went for an early darshan. I was absolutely exhausted in the morning, but I could see people were waiting, and someone said, oh, Swami is coming. And then I was at the last row. I was trying to peep through where Swami was, and of course I had a glimpse at him, and we had the darshan, and Swami went back. And this was lunchtime now. We were waiting for the evening darshan. During that time, the family that I went with, they said, okay, let's go out and have a look around. So we were outside Whitefield. There were some shops. I was just looking around. Then somebody said, Swami is coming in the car. Swami is coming in the car. And I said, where, what? And then I turned around, and there was Swami, in his car. And literally before going into the Whitefield in the gate, the car stopped, and he wound down the window, and he blessed, and with his beautiful smile, it just brought back that memory when I was small. I didn't know who I was staring at and who this person was. It's just that blank moment with Swami. All I could even now see is his blessing me and with his beautiful smile. That was the first and the last moment in real life with him. And I didn't have a chance to see him. But little I know, I got married, had 2 beautiful boys who are really now 110%, working for Swami's mission. But when they were small, my husband used to take them for bhajans on Sundays. And that Sunday evening used to be my rest time. And I would watch TV or sleep or whatever. I never used to really go for bhajans. But during 2009, 2010, I started getting into going to bhajans very regularly, getting involved in the SAI center. Then there I little know Swami decided to leave his body. And that just threw me out. And that Sunday morning, as you all know, we all heard the news. I was sleeping, I came down, and then my husband said, "Did you hear the news?" And I said, "What? Swami is no longer." I literally sat down and I cried my eyes out, saying, "You don't love me, Swami. That's why you left me." Because that's the time I was really, really getting to know Swami, and then he just left. And I said, "You don't love me anymore." That night, Swami came in my dream, and I was serving food. And he was eating and was looking at me, and I was serving food to him. And that's the time I know that Swami never left. He was with me, and he was still with me. How can I say he's still with me? Is just a recent experience is when we went to pilgrimage this year. As you know, Kulvan Hall is filled with love. So morning and evening darshan, there was a never dry eye. For me, I would just pour. I would just cry. It's not because I was sad, because I'm just happy. I was just so blissful. So one of the evening darshan, of course you talk to Swami there all the time. So on one of the evening darshan, I asked Swami, "I'm so blissed out, and this is the moment I would like to leave my body and come to you. Because there is nothing else for me. I feel I brought the children up well, and they're with Swami. There's nothing more for me to do here in this world. So please, can I come to you? Take me with you." And then at the same time, after talking to him, I said, "Swami, if you were there physically, you would at least, smiled or nodded. Now what, Swami?" So that was my that evening darshan. That evening after the darshan, we had a satsang with Ratnakaraji in Sai Hira Hall. So during that satsang, he was talking about Swami, and towards the end, I don't know why he said that. He said, Swami. Swami asked one of the student, "What do you want?" And then Swami, that student said, "Swami, I'll give my life to you." And Swami said, "What will I do with your life once you die? What will I do with you? I want you to be around so you can be an instrument of, So basically, that is the answer that I got immediately from Swami. So Swami is always here, always with us, is waiting for us. All you have to do is open up and invite him into your heart, and he's ever so ready to accept you. I would like to thank the Moment with Sai team for allowing me and giving me the opportunity to share the moment with Sai. Thank you. Jai Sai Ram.